Ladies and gentlemen, 309 days, 7,416 hours, 444,960 minutes, 26,697,600 seconds. This is how long it has been since our last championship game. The agony of defeat, the joy of success, the lingering questions, what needs to change. These are the emotions. This is the season, and here we go. Tip controlled by Travis Wilson. Travis driving in. Pass it back out to Hunter Freeman. Hunter driving. Kicks it out to Neal. Good move by Neal going in. Wild shot. And it's going to be rebounded by Stephen Quina. Glad y'all could join us today. Sam Honeycutt here with my partner, Robert Downing. We got Sam Satterwhite, newcomer in the league, bringing up the ball.
This is his second official game in the entire league.
Satterwhite going back down low to Nate Briars. Nate backing down Hunter. Nate with a pump fake. Up and up, just off the rim. Good look by Nate, just didn't fall down. Neal's going to bring it up the court for the Mystics. Really interested to see how the fatigue plays a part in this, Rob. What are you thinking?
Yeah, this year we're playing on a bigger court, so that could definitely play some factors, especially into some of the bigger players in the league.
Wild shot there by Hunter. Rebound out. Sam Satterwhite pushing the court. Good move, little Southern. Goes through. Stop. Really good move. Misses the layup. It's going to stay with the Friars. Satterwhite calling for the box play out of the box. Going out to Joe. Down low to Nate Briars. Rebound to Hunter Freeman. Over to Nate. No points here in the early going of the first quarter. So we've got some banner going on between Satterwhite and Neal up at the top of the key. Neal dribbling around looking for something to do. Goes over to Travis. Tight defense by Joe. Travis going in. Passed out to Hunter. Hunter out to Neal. Neal, the three is short. Dave with the rebound. First time we've called Dave's name today.
Talking about a guy you don't want to tussle with in the paint.
And you're telling me. There goes Neal, the shot. That's off the back of the rim. Missed rebound by Dave and it's over to Satterwhite. Satterwhite taking it up the court.
A lot of people call Dave King Dave because he rules over the paint.
Satterwhite with a three-pointer at the top of the key, and that's off the back of the rim. You got a scrum on the court. You got a jump ball, I believe, between Neal and Nate Briars. Believe they called that a jump. Significant size advantage for Nate Briars over Neal on the jump ball right here, Rob.
Oh, you're fine. Nate is the tallest person in the league by far.
No, you're good.
Run for the ball. Stephen Quina is going to end up getting it. Back over to Sam Satterwhite. Still scoreless early on in the game. Looking for some offense. Sam Satterwhite's probably a good pass over there to Nate. Kick out to Joe. Joe with a three-pointer. That's off to the right. Looks like it got blocked. Way big outlet pass over to Neal. Over to Dave. Cousin on cousin inside the paint right now. Double team kick back out to Neal. Neal with a three-pointer. Looked good. Off the mark, though. We got a miscommunication between the refs there. And it's going to end up being Blackfriars ball. Stephen take it up the court.
Got a large crowd out here tonight.
Large crowd. At a new court, might we add. Nate down low and Hunter. Been going to this a couple times. Hasn't gone in yet. Oh, man. You'd think one of these is going to fall eventually. Right off the rim. Back out to Steven. His three-pointer is good.
First points of the game.
There's the first three of the game. First points of the game. Stephen Quina. Friars are up. Travis Wilson dribbling in left. Layup off the front of the rim. Rebound Satterwhite. He's pushing it the other way. Looks like he can get a shot here if he wants it. Three-pointer from Sam. It's going to be good. And the Blackfriars back-to-back three-pointers are up 6-0, Robert.
Some good defense being played so far. We heard in some of the interviews before the season started that there were some good defenders in this league.
Here comes Neal with a three-pointer of his own. That's off the mark. Big rebound by Hunter. Back out to Neal. That's off the rim again. Straight back to him. Takes the same shot. And this off the other side of the rim. That's a rebound out to Satterwhite. Satterwhite's pushing it. He's got some room if he wants it. Going in. And he got the layup to go. That's 8-0.
I feel like we're starting to see some of that fatigue already coming in.
A little bit, yeah.
A lot of walking.
A lot of walking. Here goes into Travis. Travis with a good layup right there. There's the first point for the Mystics. With a little over 3 minutes to go. The score right now is 8-2. The Blackfriars leading the game. Satterwhite bringing the ball up. Sam, a really good player. Into Stephen. Stephen airballs over to the rebound Hunter. Over to Neal to bring it up the court for the Mystics. Got a screen set by Hunter. Neal going in. Fade away off the back foot. That doesn't go. Neal's showing some frustration on his shots right now, Rob.
I'm talking about he's been a really good shooter in the past, and I think he's just going to take him some time to warm up, and he'll really be back into his groove.
I agree. Satterwhite drive, kick out to Nate Briers, top of the key, and the threes are falling for the Blackfriars right now. That's going to be 11-2. Nate Briers.
Nate Briers not normally a three-point shooter, showing his prowess.
He's been known to knock him down every now and then. Here's Travis with a three-pointer of his own from the top, and that's going to go in. We've got a three-point fest in the first quarter, Rob. It's 11-5. Blackfriars still lead. Good shot right there from Travis Wilson. Pick coming from Joe. Satterwhite, little mid-range. Kicks it back out. Nate's going to try it again. That's off. Rebound from Sam. Back out to Nate. Nate's going to go down the middle of the lane. Put it up with a floater with the right hand. That's going to go. It's going to be 13-5. Neal also bringing the court down. Driving in with the left. Tough shot. That's off the back of the rim. Big rebound by Dave. Good pass to Hunter. Another rebound by Dave. Good rebounds. Swings it over to the other side of the court to Neal. Neal's looking for an option. He's going to decide to shoot it. He's going to go off the back of the rim. Back out to Neal. Another three-pointer, and it's off again. Neal's just not finding his mark early on in this first quarter.
I'm wondering what these halftime conversations are going to be like. Here's what.
Stephen with the ball on Dave. Driving in. Kick out to Nate on the top of the key. Nate's looking for something. Over to Satterwhite. Sam with a three-pointer. That's off the back of the rim. Rebound by Joe. Over to Stephen. Stephen's going to put up a shot. Rebound by Nate. Whoa! And we got to go into the floor. It looks like Travis is going to come up with it. Two Blackfriars on the floor. Good move by Travis. Travis going three-pointer. Spinning shot. And that's not going to find any rim at all. Really good effort by Travis. Just wasn't there. A little bit over 30 seconds left in this first quarter. Looking like the Blackfriars might try to take the final shot here, Rob, after a good showing in the first quarter. Picks coming from Joe. Sam's looking for something to do. Goes over to Nate. Right about 20 seconds left. Stephen driving in on Dave. Stephen kicks it out to Sam. 15 seconds left. Tight defense by Neal right now. Definitely looking for the final shot here from Satterwhite. Satterwhite going his left. Misses the pass into Nate. Goes over the top. Good pass, and that's off the mark by Nate. 3 seconds left for Travis. He's going to put up a shot. He gets it off in time. That's right off the rim, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter.
16,
with
15,
the Blackfriars leading the Mystics by a score of 13-5. Rob, what are you thinking about that first quarter, man?
I really thought this would be closer. 7 points isn't a huge difference, but I thought it would be a more offensive game than a more defensive game that we've been seeing.
Yeah, I think a lot of 3-point shots been,
Right.
Obviously a lot of misses on the mid range and a lot of rebounds on both sides too. Dave getting back-to-back rebounds, on this side of the court, keeping the possessions alive, offensive rebounds,
Right. And they're going to need them until they get more practice in their three-point shooting and
Right.
the shots start falling.
Yeah, just looking at the body language right now. A lot of people walking, yeah. It's obviously this court this year is a bigger court than what we're used to playing on. First game of the season, some fatigue factor can be definitely can become a problem, especially later on after the first half's over. Yeah, man, really looking forward to it. We want to thank our corporate sponsors tonight. Body Armor is actually Robert and I both have been drinking Body Armor. Obviously, a new rule implemented this year is the extra 30-second timeout added into the game. So I haven't seen a timeout yet from either of these teams.
No
definitely looking for some timeouts to start happening in the second quarter. Get a little winded. Definitely going to be utilizing them from both teams, I think.
And have you heard if they're rolling over unused timeouts into the second half?
I don't believe that's allowed. I believe you have to use your timeouts.
We're going to see some usage here in the second half.
We're going to see some usage here. Some teams might not like to use a timeout. I mean, it'd be an interesting strategy for sure. But if one of these teams wanted to get out on the fast break, we've seen Sam on the Blackfriars bring the ball up pretty quick down the court, which I think is a good idea. I think Neil pointed to in his pregame interviews that their perimeter, and possible transition defense could be a point of weakness, for the Mystics. And I think you might try to see the Friars exploit that, especially with Satterwhite trying to rebound the ball and push it up the court. And we're set here, about to start the second quarter. Stephen's going to inbound the ball to Sam. Blackfriars are leading by a score of 13-5. Sam swings it over to Joe. Good tip there by Hunter. Stepped out of bounds. Orange line's going to be out of bounds this season for our viewers watching. He stepped out of bounds, so it's going to stay over here on the Blackfriars side.
I think that's going to get real confusing here.
A lot of lines on this court, Rob.
Yes,
a lot of lines.
Especially with the black and the orange being so close together.
That's right. Good spin right there by Sam. Puts it up. Good floater. Lord have mercy. That's a good-looking shot right there from Sam Satterwhite. That's going to be hard to guard. And scores 15-5. I think Sam's really going to be a force this season on the court. Get blow by from Neal. He had it. Likes to shoot it fading back, and Neal finds the bottom of the bucket. Two-pointer fadeaway shot for Neal also. Good to see one for him go down. Stephen Quina looking to set a screen for Sam. Sam's getting a lot of attention going into the paint. Steven's going to take it inside. He's got a layup if he wants it, and he's going to take it. Looks like he could have gotten fouled there. No call. Asking for the whistle. That was a good take right there by Stephen Quina. Definitely had an opportunity and took it.
Especially being one of the younger players in the league.
Yeah.
Going up against league veterans out here.
Neal going into his right. Tough layup. Let's go into the Blackfriars' way. Satterwhite bringing it up the court. Looking for an exciting moment to talk about on the court right now. Sam with a little put-in shot, and that's off the back of the glass. Bank is open today right now for Sam Satterwhite. Blackfriars leading, scored 19-7 right now. About 6 minutes left to go in the quarter. Travis looking for something. Pretty tight defense right there. That's a tough shot from Travis. That's off the rim. Not sure if that's the look. And there's the push I've been talking about to Sam. Sam misses it off the rim. It looks like it was off on Neal. I believe so. But that was an open look right there. Moving out in transition. That's what we've been talking about. Satterwhite bringing in the ball. Big pass. That's deflected by Hunter. Immediate shot from Steven. That's off the back of the rim. Hunter looks like he wants to push it. Here goes Hunter to the top of the rim. Ew, and he gets a foul call. Foul call on Nate Briars. The referee's joking about a flagrant. We got a shooting foul on Nate Briars. I think that might be the first foul of the game. Clean looking game so far.
Fundamental, you might say.
Fundamental, you might say. First shot from Hunter's going in. Second one off the back of the glass for Hunter. Just 1 and 2 at the free throw line. Ball over to Satterwhite. Satterwhite pushing it in, yeah. Looks like that layup just came off the wrong side of his hand. But I really like the idea there from Sam. Travis bringing it up the court for the Mystics. Neal at the top of the key, looking for something. Picks up his dribble, goes down to Dave in the bottom. Neal with a good move. Tough shot. That's off the rim. Looks like Sam's dribbling up again. He's looking to maybe push. Now slows it back down. Oh, good. Really good pass. Looks like Joe should have gone up with that immediately. Fantastic pass. Had him down low. Good tip right there from Sam. Oh, and that's a good play. Blackfriars inbounding the ball. Over to Stephen. Stephen with the turnaround shot. That's off the rim. Hunter with the rebound. Hunter's over the Neal. Excuse me. Neal going down low to Dave. Dave going to Steve. Back out to Neal in the corner. Neal looking to drive. Good pass right there to Hunter. Looks like we kind of ran into each other. Three-pointer from Neal is looking good, and it is good. That shot was tracking the whole way right there, Rob. And there's the timeout we've been looking for. We knew these guys were tired. It was just a matter of when. And there's the first timeout of the season.
Here. Pacers 20, Celtics 17.
Who are you thinking is the team to beat this year?
You know, if I had to say, you know, the back-to-back defending champions, Scrappers. And we have Zach Khalifi joining us in the booth right now, claiming that his team's going to be the team to beat. I'm not sure about that, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to be spewing out any fake news on our stream. I think the Scrappers are a difficult team to face. You know, I think Chris Quina is obviously one of the best, if not the best player in the league, day in and day out. You know, you got the best player and team chemistry.
Back-to-back champions.
Back-to-back champions. You might, I mean, in my opinion, you bring in Mike Robb, and that could be an upgrade. You know, they might have just gotten better.
Yes.
You know, Mike Robb's a great player. So I'm extremely concerned.
Who do you think's their biggest competition then?
You know, I want to see Zach Khalifi just keeps coming back in the booth, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have to call security in a second. Yeah, but you know, I really want to see these first two games play out before I give that answer. You know, the Blackfriars with the size of Nate, the athleticism of Sam. You know, Sam can make some shots too, and Steven's a good player. You know, and they're looking really good to start this first half.
Right. Absolutely.
Interested to see how the rest of the game goes. Obviously, we have another game after this. We'll also be commentating. Really looking forward to that one as well.
Yes. Two-time defending champion going into their first game.
Yeah.
There's some fierce competition.
Fierce competition. Sam bringing up the ball, looking for a pass. Goes out to Joe. Joe looking for somewhere to go. Picks up his dribble. Over to Sam. Sam with a three-point shot. Looks good, and Sam Satterwhite putting on a clinic in this first half. Travis with a three-pointer of his own to answer back. Hunter with a big rebound. Oh, and that's blocked from behind by Sam. Neal didn't see it coming. Neal's getting another shot off, and that one's in. What a shot right there from Neal. And there's the answer the Mystics needed. Kind of a fade-away crazy shot from Neal, but it goes in. kind of what Neal's known for. Sam's going to take another one of his own. That's off. Neal's feeling a little confident. He's going to push up the court behind the back dribble around 2 players. Puts a little razzle-dazzle on it, and it's off the rim. Dave's trying to get on the ground, and he's on the ground. Nate gets out, and it's over to Joe. Haven't heard Dave's name a lot.
I was about to say Dave has not been called a lot. I certainly
Fade away from Joe, and it's in and out. That was a good-looking shot from Joe.
Certainly need to get him involved.
3, Dave, 3.
And the crowd is calling for Dave for a three-pointer. Haven't seen a lot out of him, and I don't know that's coming, but we'll see. Over to Travis. I think that's a better three-pointer right there. That's off the rim. Good rebound by Dave. There's Dave making the hustle play. Over to Neal. Neal with another shot in the corner fading away. It's off. Hunter with a good step through. Misses the layup. Gets his own rebound.
Dave.
Good pass. And there's Neal off the rim. Neal going in again off the rim. Showing some frustration.
Neal certainly has no problem throwing the rock up there.
Just a lot of in and out shots. Under 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Sam with the ball with the Blackfriars leading 22-14. Sam driving on the right. He's got a little layup, and he's taking it. We've got a timeout, and that might be needed from the Mystics right there. That's a good layup.
They're hands on their heads.
Hands on the heads, yeah.
One of the biggest players in the league, height-wise, Nate Briers.
Walking straight into the booth. Are there any water fountains in here is a question we might need to be asking. I'm getting word that there are water fountains through the doors out the exit on the right side. That's really good to know. I was getting concerned because my corporate sponsor, Body Armor, I'm actually out. What do you think the conversations are in the huddles right now between both teams, Rob?
I think the Blackfriars is likely having a good conversation. I think they like where they're at. They're pushing the ball effectively. The Mystics, I'm not sure they're having the best conversation.
From my view, it doesn't look like they're having any conversation at all, which is a wild thing to do down 10 points right now, I think, and not playing their best. See some chuckling from Dave and Neal, so maybe that's a good sign.
Pacers still up 3. 3 minutes left in the first. You whistle or you breathe?
Sam Honeycutt here again with Rob. Happy to be in the booth tonight. Really excited. Looking forward to the opportunity tonight. Got a whole nother game ahead of us. Rob and I playing. We have an off week this week. We'll be playing next week for our first opening game. Really looking forward to that as well. Travis here with the ball. It's ripped out by Joe, and Joe with the good hustle play. This is going out to Sam pushing it. He's going to miss the layup. That was good defense right there by Neal. Neal's looking to pass. Going to Hunter. Hunter's fumbling the ball. He's got it going in now, and he's got a foul on Joe, I believe. Joe saying Joe telling the booth he could not get out of the way. And I can't blame him. Hunter was coming in on that layup.
Almost flat.
Yeah,
Joe
almost
being one of
flat.
the shorter players in the league.
Hunter with the immediate shot off the back of the rim. Hearing from the crowd, maybe some free throw work needs to be going on. That's another miss. 0 for 2 at the free throw line, that trip for Hunter.
If Sam can keep up this speed that he brings, the Blackfriars might be a really hard team to beat.
I agree. Three-pointer from Nate at the top of the key. That's all. We've seen him make that shot tonight. Looks like we got a foul and Sam reaching in. From Chris Quina, we have a 1-and-1 opportunity after that foul. Maybe a costly foul. That's 2 fouls in the last 2 minutes, I believe, is the rule. That was a late call coming in, but the right call. Here we'll see Neal for a 1-and-1. Oh, and it's just off the rim on the 1-and-1. Really tough break there. Under 45 seconds remain in this first half. We're going to see Sam Wonder if he's going to try to take the last shot again. Sam pushing it in. Good pass over to Joe, and Joe's going to put it in for his first points of the season, I believe. Here comes Travis bringing the ball up. Travis with a 3, I believe. That was. I don't know if that was the right shot, Rob. We got another timeout here from the.
That's hindsight 2020 right there.
With 20 seconds left there, I feel like you're going to want the
Right.
last shot, right? I feel like that was kind of
I
rushed a
mean-
little bit. Now you've got the Blackfriars getting a timeout, maybe drawing up a play, for the last shot of the game.
But when you're down like they are,
Right.
you might want to need to hurry up.
Yeah.
But there's still a whole nother half.
There's
to
still a
play.
hole. We got plenty of time. Oh, I think I would have waited till the last shot there, but
I mean, you have 20 seconds, maybe move it around a little bit.
right,
Get it.
try to get some, maybe get a foul, go to the free throw line.
Mystics don't even seem like they need the time. They look ready. But
They do look ready. 14 points right now for the Mystics in the first half. I can't say that's going to win you a lot of games this season.
correct. I mean, they're really going to have to work on their shooting for sure.
Really want to see Dave. I want to see Dave become an offensive contributor. I've seen him with the rebounds a few and some defense, but I want to see Dave get some points going here.
He has not shot very much, if at all,
Right.
in this half.
And Neil's obviously one of their main scorers on the team, taking a lot of shots, made some, missed a lot too. Just a lot of unlucky rolls tonight for the Mystics so far. We'll see if that continues in the second half. We got Stephen inbounding the ball. We got 18 seconds left. The Blackfriars leading by a score 26-14. Sam's looking at the clock, looking to take the last shot. It's going to go in. There's the shot, three-pointer, and that's off. Neil's got about 10 seconds left here, 5 seconds if he wants to do something pretty quick. Down to 3, Neil at the top of the key. He's going to get a three-pointer off. That's a double clutch. And it is in the bottom of the net, Neil. Awesome. Lord have mercy. What a shot to end the first half, Rob. Tell me something about that.
There is that excitement we've been looking for.
I'm like, my goodness. I haven't raised my voice the entire time, ladies and gentlemen, but that is going to get me almost out of my seat to end the first half. And that's exactly what the Mystics needed. That's exactly what the Mystics needed. Yeah, I've been getting some criticisms from my calling, and we just needed a shot like that to really wake us up. Welcome to the SPBL season, Robert.
And that could really be the wake-up call that the Mystics need. We could see a second-half turnaround for sure.
Let's see a flurry. Happen, What a shot from Neil also. Man, if you're the Mystics right now, you got to be feeling good about that, seeing that one go through the hoop. If you're the Blackfriars right now, you got to maintain focus. You're still in the lead. Put up a really good half, just an unfortunate end to it. But
Right.
I still feel like the Blackfriars are controlling the game a little bit,
And it seems to be just with they just have superior shot picking of shots.
Right.
The ones they're going for, they seem to be a little more calculated than what the Mystics are throwing up.
I agree 100%. I think that might be the story of the game so far. Seeing a pretty clean game overall. Not a lot of fouls.
Not a lot of fouls. It did seem to get a little chippier towards the end of that half.
Maybe a tiny bit, but I still think pretty clean cut first half, which is what you like to see. I love seeing a clean looking basketball game. Obviously got our next game up.
Two-time defending champion Scrappers facing off against the Ball Hogs.
Ball Hogs looking to do some damage this year. Got some really good connections on their team with. You got the two brothers, Luke and Josh, looking to shoot.
I don't think you can get better team chemistry than being
Twins. Yeah, and yeah, I mean, not just related either. Twins.
Right.
I mean, I'm really interested to see what Luke and Josh do. Really both good shooters. You got
Garrett, the team leader out there.
Garrett, obviously an MVP caliber player. I could really see him.
He leads the league in shooting percentage. I mean,
yeah,
almost 500.
A lot of fast breaks for Garrett. Really looking to see if those continue. I think another person who's really just in the first half that we've seen throttle their way up towards the top of the MVP early season talk would be Sam Satterwhite.
Right? If he can keep that up all season.
Lord. I mean,
and
really good play all around.
A nightmare for bigger teams to have to deal with is somebody that's always running.
Fast, yeah. I think Sam is really going to have a breakout season. I'd be pretty worried.
Well, last year he played his first game as a substitute, but this year he's on a team.
Yeah,
I think he can really. Do
and
some
I think we'd be remiss if we didn't commentate on Sam's one game last season playing a fantastic game.
Oh, absolutely.
We're about to be back here in the second half of the game. The Blackfriars leading by a score of 26-17, coming off a crazy shot from Neil Alsop in the first half. Looking to get this half started. Obviously, the league saw some new rules come out about getting the half started on time. Get a little warning, but it might. Seeing Stephen go straight to the bucket and absolutely smoke a layup. Wide open layup from Stephen, just missed. Here comes Neil bringing the ball up. Look like we're seeing some energy right there out of the Mystics, and Neil's shooting it again. That's off. Sam looking to push, maybe. Sam going his ride. Pass out to Steven. That's a three-pointer. That's off the rim. Rebound to Neil. Neil's going to move it across the court.
Neil seems to be their primary ball handler so far in this game. But in the past seasons, we've certainly seen Hunter really push into the paint.
I agree. Yeah, we've seen a lot more Neil tonight than we have to Hunter. Hunter tough layup right there that he missed. I would like to see Hunter and Dave get a little more involved in the offense, I feel like. Sam going around the picks, got some room. Hunter out on him now. Down low mismatch to Nate, and that's exactly what the Blackfriars would want right there. That switch off just absolutely.
If you can't
barbecue chicken down low right there.
If you can't beat him with speed right off the bump, you got the tallest man in the league
right
down low just to basically set it in there.
Neil in the corner, back out to Dave. Looking to see Dave do something here. Goes back out to Neil. Neil with a long three-pointer. And that's going to roll off the rim. Oh! Nate get on the ground. Good effort there. Gets the ball over to Steven. Over to Joe now. Sam with a three-pointer. Long three-pointer. Looks like it's off. Travis with the rebound. Hunter cuts in over to the Dave. Dave at the free throw line, trying to drive in on Steven. Over to Neil. Neil fade away one-legged. Hunter with the rebound. And there's Hunter with a good-looking layup. We got a timeout right there from the Friars. I believe it's a 30-second timeout. Good look right there from Hunter. Been wanting to see him come alive, in the second half, and that might be the start of it.
Very aggressive offensively.
Yeah.
And
I think the Blackfriars are doing a good job of, crashing into the inside, prevent Hunter from getting those layups that he's used to getting. Mm-hmm. But, man, the second jump of Hunter off of a missed shot to get that rebound is unlike any second jump in this league.
He is incredibly athletic.
Incredible
all the way around.
On the second jump. I just can't believe it sometimes. Those 30-second timeouts, they sure do go by quick. Almost about 30 seconds long, if I had to guess. But wow, you can't even hardly catch your breath on that short of a timeout.
That's just a sit down.
That's a sit down and maybe look at yourself for a second, and then you're back out on the court. Nate can inbound it out to Sam. Sam getting a screen from Joe. Kick out to Joe at the top of the key over to Steven. Steven dribbling to his right on Dave. Dave with pretty good defense on Steven. Steven with pretty good defense on Dave so far on both sides. That looked like a good shot opportunity there for Joe. Over to Steven. Steven's going to take the shot, and that looked good. Oh, and Neil's going to let it roll, and that was almost a mistake right there. Oh, and we almost made another mistake. Neil gets it across the court to Hunter, though. And Hunter way out to Travis. And Travis with the bank three-pointer. That's going to cut the lead to 6 for the Blackfriars. That's a big shot right there from Travis Wilson. Huge shot.
I think we're starting to see the Mystics come alive.
Yeah, I think the Mystics might have a little energy now. Going in, that's a good-looking layup for Sam if he takes it. We got a foul before the shot. Good pump fake right there from Sam. Sam had a step on Travis right there and stopped and got the foul. Satterwhite driving in. We got a foul call. And Sam's going to be shooting 2 shots. We got the foul on Hunter on that possession. 2 shots here for Sam. He gets the first one to go down. Nice little English off the rim right there. Couldn't hear what was said on the court, but something that got a kick out of everybody. We got a jump ball. Oh, we have got Sam Satterwhite going ballistic on the court about the call. I'm not sure what the call was. They might have gotten a timeout, I believe. I'll have to clarify with the ref. Looks like it could have been a jump ball. I guess they got the timeout off in time.
I'm surprised Chris, the head ref here, really took the screaming.
That was a...
He normally does not tolerate.
Yeah. I can't... I mean, newcomer to the league, might get a little break. If Robert or not did that on the court, we could... there could be lawsuits filed over that.
Certainly wouldn't be playing the rest of the game, that's for sure.
Maybe just some newcomer grace to the court. But that's okay. I think Sam might have had a case there. It looks like a jump ball, but who might have said? It looks like they got the timeout off, I believe is what happened. 7-point lead here for the Blackfriars. Travis. Guarded by Joe. Looking like he wants to go in. Out to Hunter. Hunter with a good take. Just missed the layup. Looked like that could have been something there.
For sure.
Seen some guys on the court tonight. Really hoping for no injuries throughout this season for all teams. Over to Joe. I wanted to see Joe take that, and maybe I didn't want to see Joe take that. That was not a good-looking shot there from Joe, but that's okay. Travis going to take a three-pointer. That might have been just the same as Joe's shot. Good tip there from Neal. Neal with the hustle, and that's going to save a possession.
There you go, Dave.
Good hustle play from Neal. We'll see if he can pay it off. Hunter can, and that's going to go in. That's a good play. And we're down to a 5-point lead. Believe that's the lowest lead of the second half. Certainly.
Might be the game.
Might be the game. Well,
where do you fall in on the Dave hate? There's a lot of people in this
Sam
league.
Satterwhite here for 3. I want to see it. Oh, and that's off the rim. Obviously, I think the media, clearly I am a part of the media tonight, but I think other media members have been trying to push a narrative about Dave. And, I'm not calling out anybody, but I don't know if that's coming from the top of the league, if they're trying to make a news story about Dave. It seems like a lot of questions have been pointed towards Dave to people. That's a long 3 from Travis that doesn't go in. I kind of deflected the question against Dave. Dave's my guy. But drive in there from Steven. No foul call. And Travis going to go their way, getting a little loose with his dribble. They have a 3-on-4 if they want it. Neal's going to take a shot, and that's going to go in. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a one-possession game. I believe we have a technical foul.
Gonna need some clarification here, Sam.
Believe there's a technical foul on the Mystics. They tried to call a timeout they didn't have. Is that, I believe?
They weren't on offense.
Look, they were not on offense. Oh, I have.
Yeah.
Sam Barry's the first one. I have made that mistake in previous years, and it has cost my team dramatically. You learn your lesson. I think they call that move the Sam Honeycutt.
I thought that was just dribbling around with the ball.
And as soon as I said we were down to a one-possession game, we are no longer down to a one-possession game. Here's Joe with the ball. Blackfriars up by 4. Stephen and Dave looking at each other and smiling. Sam a little frustrated trying to get Stephen to roll the basket. Not seeing anything there. Joe kind of cutting in. Over to Steve. Steve's going to take a three-pointer. That's off the rim. Sam with the rebound. He tips it out. That's going to go out on the Blackfriars. Good effort. Just wasn't there.
You think in the future we'll ever see an all-Quina team? There's enough players in the league from that family tree that they could potentially put together a team.
Good cut there from Dave. I thought we were finally going to see it, and we did not see it from Dave. Dave struggling on the offensive end. Oh. Yeah, what an effort by Hunter Freeman. He's going to take it in. Yeah, we're seeing an effort out of the Mystics now. I'm seeing some energy.
It does seem to appear the Blackfriars are slowing down. You see, first half, Sam was push. Seems to be slowing.
I believe we might be having a clock issue. A clock issue has been fixed. 2-point game here. Good take right there from Steven. And Blackfriars really needed that. Just under 45 seconds left. The score of the Blackfriars leading 32-28. Neal going to bring the ball up. Out to Travis. Travis looking to see what he can do. Driving him with the left. Passes out to Hunter. We've got a foul on Joe Quina. Hunter hit the deck pretty hard right there. Seeing a lot of that play here from the Mystics. Kind of the kick out pass to Hunter at the wings and then kind of driving in. Oh, that's a missed pass right there. But Mystics, miscommunication. Mystics are gonna miscommunication from the Mystics, but the Mystics are gonna retain possession here. 20 seconds left. Neal, I think it's that looks like it. Got a little impact on the hand there from Nate. Missed shot regardless, and we're down to 10 seconds left in the third quarter. 4-point game. Sam's looking to do something here. He might take the shot. Sam, step back three-pointer, fixes his feet, sets it, and bangs it home with in a timeout with 0.041 seconds left. I think that's 0.04, not even 0.4.
I'm just trying to understand. Like, Sam seems to be the better shooter on that team. That just left him wide open for that last three.
Yeah, that is a total miscommunication from the Mystics. You're getting right back in this game, and you're going to let their main source of offense so far tonight just shoot a wide open three-pointer.
Right. There needs to be somebody
with
on
the
him.
Buzzer going down.
Right.
Yeah, I mean that's. Gotta be better defense from the Mystics right here. I also don't understand the timeout here with 0.041 seconds left.
I mean, that's
extra break, guys. Extra break.
I guess if they want the extra break, yeah.
I mean, that's a pass in and immediately shoot. If you even have time for that,
I'm pretty sure you can only get a shot off in 0.3 seconds, and this is 0.04 seconds. If I'm reading that correctly, I could be wrong.
I can't read from here.
Yeah, I feel like you have to tip in a shot with 0.3 for it to count. I don't know that you can even get a shot off with 0.4. You'd have to maybe throw it up to the rim. And that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to try it.
Oh,
And that had a fighting chance.
it absolutely did. I really did not put a lot of stock in it actually happening, but Hunter showing off his athleticism once again.
Good effort there. Comes up short. But the Blackfriars with Sam Satterwhite's three-pointer there is gonna take a 35-28 lead going into the fourth here. What are you looking to see from both teams in the fourth, Rob?
I think this game's going to get a lot closer before it. I think the Mystics are starting to kind of get into their groove here. It seems like Neal's taking less shots, but making more.
Right. Right.
and the Blackfriars seem to be slowing down. And the first half, that was their game with speed with Sam. But with them slowing down, I think this can come down to be a nail biter.
We just want to say thank you to all of our viewers tuning in from all over the world tonight. Really glad that I could be here with you. Sam Honeycutt, obviously, here in the booth again with Robert Downing.
Don't forget to check out our corporate sponsor, Body Armor.
Body Armor really kept Robert and I hydrated tonight. Big thanks to Chris Quina and Joe Quina for getting all the equipment set up, our camera crew, Zach Khalifi, our mic man, Mr. Do-It-All, our filmer. The crowd here tonight, you can feel the energy in the building right now. It's palpable. Just thanks to everybody showing out tonight. Hopefully Rob and I can do half the job that our old commentators were able to do. They really put in a lot of effort on this, and it is appreciated watching the videos.
They really made it look easy.
This is not as easy as it looks.
Yeah.
Just to speak on another facet of the game that's not as easy as it looks, these refs out here, it can get downright hateful at times if you make the wrong call.
And not to mention, a lot of these refs have to play the next game.
That's right.
They're running up and down the court, and they have another game.
Looking to see more out of Dave here.
Yes.
Dave kind of seems.
Has he scored any?
I believe he scored once, but he's cracking a smile here, and I want to see some more. I want to see some oomph from Dave. I need to see something. It's really been the. Here come the Mystics.
Start of the fourth.
Start of the fourth. Here we go, Rob. Here we go. Let's really get into it here. Over to Neil. Seeing some movement. That is that is the toughest shot I've seen of the night, and Neil's just burying him. It's right up there with the buzzer beater. I mean, fade away, one-legged shot, and Neil's putting them in. We're a 5-point game here. Possible mismatch here. Good D from Dave. Really good defense from Dave. Better shot from Sam. That's a good-looking move.
Something I'm wondering is you have the tallest player in the league. Why is he playing at the top of the key? Here goes Dave. Out to Travis. Travis looking for something to do. Over to Hunter. I feel like that could have some success, and it's right off the rim. Seen a lot of those rolls tonight for the Mystics. 7-point game here. You feel like maybe if a three-pointer comes here from Sam, this is a whole different ballgame than just a few minutes ago. Right.
And that's an easy take. What a miscommunication from the Mystics.
That's the second time they've let him run free.
Yeah, you cannot have that happen. And that's a 9-point lead all of a sudden. It was a 2-point game not too long ago. Neil with a shot. That's a rebound. Ooh, and good effort from both Travis and Sam, and I'm not sure who that was out on. I'm going to have to see. Looks like it's the Blackfriars ball. Sam bringing it up the court. Tight defense there from Hunter. Now he's backing off. Got Dave on him again. Stephen driving in. I heard the foul call. Let's see if they're going to call that a continuation. And they're going to count the basket. Count it for Stephen Quina and one.
Neil not happy about that call. We can hear him all the way up from the booth.
Tell you what else we heard was that slap. That was an easy call right there for the refs.
That one was hard to argue. Need to talk to the commissioner about getting some better seats up here in the booth.
Could use some better seats for the commentators. Stephen buries the and-one. And, I mean, what was once a very, very close game.
Right, just completely.
In the blink of an eye has changed. Travis going to drive in. That's a tough shot. And a rebound to Stephen.
There's still plenty of time.
Plenty of time. Pushing it out to Joe. Joe's looking for some help. Going out to Stephen. Plenty of time, but golly, if you're the Mystics, something's got to give, and something's got to give quick. Wow. And Stephen with a really tough bucket. Good shots from Stephen Quina the last two times.
Right. And, it's really hard to get the momentum for a comeback when the other team just seems to have an answer for everything you do.
Now, that's a 14-point lead for the Blackfriars. Hunter looking to do something. That could have been a travel call right there. It looked like the foot might have drugged. Play on, says the refs. And Hunter's driving in. Just a lot of collisions in the middle. Travis with a 3 and it's off the rim. Rebound to Neal. Neal with a 2, and Neal's going to bury the 2. They really needed something to go down. There's a good shot from Neal. And that Blackfriars going to have to call a timeout after that.
5 minutes remaining.
Good shot from Neal there to stop the bleeding, but if you're the Mystics,
right,
you've got to move quickly.
There's a lot of work to be done.
A lot of work to be done. And how about the play of Stephen Quina the last few minutes? You know, earlier I said the Scrappers might have upgraded from bringing in Mike Robb, and that's
right.
Let me clarify on that. That does not mean in any way that Stephen Quina is a bad player. Stephen Quina is a great player.
One of the youngest in the league.
One of the youngest in the league and can hold his own against anybody here. And he's proven that tonight.
He's an aggressive defender.
Back last 5 points for the Blackfriars right there. Finishing the and one. I mean, that's a heck of a few minutes right here. Yeah. Getting some compliments from the crowd tonight. Really appreciate the crowd atmosphere tonight here. Having to hold our fans back out of the booth. This doesn't get much better than this in the summertime, guys. Really, really excited to be back here for one more possible, probably my last season, but one more season. I thought last season was going to be the last season, but
retiring.
I'm not going to put anything out there for sure yet, but really excited to be back in the booth here tonight, guys.
You're not even the oldest guy in the league.
I'm not even close to the oldest guy in the league. Got an inbound ball. 5 minutes left. Blackfriars up 44-32.
You got to think the Blackfriars are going to be playing clock management these last few minutes.
Definitely going to want to push the ball here if you're Dave. Missed shot right there by Joe, I believe. Dave going to push it up. Dave really trying to do something. Gives that to Neal. I feel like there's so many collisions in the middle. The floor spacing has got to be better from the Mystics. And that's a missed shot by Neal. And if you're the Mystics, you're starting to worry.
Right. I think their fans are starting to worry.
I think, yeah. And if you're the Blackfriars, I mean, do exactly what they're doing right now while you just take your time. What Dave with a possible flop warning, and Steven just blows right past him. No call, made the bucket. Not the play you want to see if you're Dave. This is not the best showing of Dave that I've seen. Neal with the three-pointer really needs it. That's off the rim. Big rebound from Nate. Three minutes and 40 seconds left here, fourth quarter.
Sam taking his time with the ball.
And if you're the Blackfriars here, I mean, you're just milking the clock. Steven, top of the key. Back out to Sam. Good passing from the Blackfriars with a rebound. And, man, that is just good-looking basketball right there. Really impressed with the Blackfriars tonight, Rob.
Right. I do not think they came into the season as being picked as favorites, but after this showing tonight, they
good layup there from Hunter.
Could certainly be moving up the rankings.
Still seeing some fight out of the Mystics. Hunter with a really good take to the left side. But I'm not sure if the Blackfriars were on my radar at the top of the radar to start this season, but wow, have they certainly impressed me tonight. 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Nate with the three-pointer at the top of the key, and that's off the rim. Sam's going to get the offensive rebound, and that's just huge for the Blackfriars.
Blackfriars seem to move the ball really well.
Yeah, a lot of good spacing, too. I think we've seen a lot of bad spacing from the Mystics. That's a foul. Foul on Nate. Hunter's going to go to the free throw line here. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we'll have a post-game interview with one of the players from the winning teams. Post-game interview is also sponsored by Body Armor. Looking forward to that coming up in about 2.5 minutes. Travis with the offensive rebound. Goes out to Hunter, back to Travis. Travis with a three-pointer. They need this shot. Wow. And there it is from Travis. Big shot. Cut the leads to 11. But if you're the Mystics, you need something, and you need something quick. You need about 3 more of those from Travis. Travis with some good three-point shots tonight, as usual.
2 minutes left in this one here, Sam.
Oh, and that's a big play. That's a big play right there from the Blackfriars. And little misstep there from Joe, steps out of bounds, and you're going to give the ball back to the Mystics. With,
but
crazier has happened. Crazier has happened.
Chris calling out the delay rule for throwing the ball. I'm not sure if you just got a warning for that one.
Oh, I didn't see that. Good catch there, Rob. That's why you're my partner.
Wow.
I don't know what. Something had to have happened there. Lot of discomfort about that call, ladies and gentlemen. Not happy on either side. I can't say I blame him. Neil looked like he was going in there with bad intentions and didn't really know what he was doing. But regardless, 2 shots here for Neil. That's big. Stops the clock.
Stops the clock. He makes
and Neil puts it in. Yeah. A 10-point game.
Cutting the lead.
Cutting the lead with the clock stopped. Is this enough energy for you, crowd?
You can hear their cheers from miles around.
Oh, and Neil off the back of the rim, and that could be out on Nate. Ooh! And that's
having some different calls.
From our view, that looked like it was going that way.
Out on Dave.
Regardless, Blackfriars catch a break there and get the ball. Minute 40 left. If you're the Mystics, do you think about fouling coming up?
I think you have to.
Dave with some tight defense. Dave trying to do something, yeah.
There's the fouls right there.
There's the foul, yeah. And you had to figure that was coming.
I'm surprised they're not pressing more on the inbound.
Definitely.
Giving them plenty of time just to walk up the court.
Oh, and that ball was kind of lazy pass. I feel like you've got to foul here if you're the Wow. Missed foul call there. Stephen puts it in. And Sam going all over the place.
Pretty good action right there.
I don't know what was better, Sam flailing around right there or David Quina getting trampled over by Stephen earlier. Got 2 shots here for Travis. See if Travis can put these in.
They certainly need them.
Travis gets the first one to go. 11-point game, minute 18 left.
Do you think they try to bounce it off the backboard again, try to go for another shot?
I think they might, but I don't know if that's the strategy here. Well, Travis elects to try to make it, but he does not. And the Blackfriars with a minute 13 left. The Mystics seem content to maybe just let this dribble out, Rob? There's the intentional foul. Probably too much time going off the clock, but
right. And you almost have to wonder is there any hope left at this point? I mean, you're
very little.
Down 11 points. You have a minute left.
If it's going to start, it'd have to start here with a miss.
There's the miss.
There's the miss, and here goes Travis. Let's see if Travis can do something quick. Definitely going to be looking for. That looks like a foul, and
keeping it alive.
And they keep it alive, and Hunter can get a layup here. Hunter's going to get the layup. 50 seconds left here. Let's see if the Mystics want to foul. Looks like they. Oh, we got a big foul on Hunter to Sam.
Wow.
Really good sportsmanship, Shen, but whoa, I hope we caught that on camera.
No.
That was a mighty push right there to get the foul call.
Sam appearing to be a good sport.
Sam's a great sport about it.
I'm not sure there's many people in the league that would take that as well as him.
Sam misses the free throw. Neil gonna push it in. Neil with the pat and Neil shot. It's off the rim. We're down to 37 seconds. It is a 9-point game. See if what the Mystics want to do.
Dave, some pressure on him.
Oh, that looked like a.
Wow.
There's the foul from Travis. We're going to have to talk to our corporate sponsors about getting us some seats up here with some more cushion.
Absolutely.
First shot there from Steven, and that's pure.
Making this a 10-point game.
Man, pretty good game overall from Steven.
Absolutely.
Man, both free throws. Especially in the second half, Steven's really done well.
Do you think he holds any resentment for being traded away from the Scrappers to the Blackfriars?
You know, I think and you see him fight for the ball here. I think he's got a chip on his shoulder for certain. Dave with a three-pointer. And Dave with a...
Wow.
Really tough game here for Dave tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And it's down to 10 seconds left, and this game's going to be over. Sam's going to take a shot just to rub it in. Just to rub it in.
Wow. I was not expecting that.
And there's no mercy coming out of the Blackfriars tonight.
Wow.
And they're going to end the game. Final score, 55-41. I mean, just cutthroat right there at the end of the game.
10 seconds
You
left.
could have dribbled it out. We're not dribbling anything out.
No mercy.
No mercy. And what a game from Sam Satterwhite.
What a game.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a game. We're gonna go to the post-game interview right now. I'm going to go get my partner to go grab Sam Satterwhite, our player of the game. And we'll be right back with you. Really looking forward to our post-game interview here with Sam Satterwhite before we start the next game. Overall impressions right there, Rob? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking the Blackfriars are really going to be a team that competes this year.
Yeah.
Like we mentioned earlier, that they were not high on people's radar to be a competitive team. They're really showing off. And
if you're the Mystics, you know, tale of two halves. I feel like the second half was a lot better than the first. You know, you've got obviously some things to work on. I don't think you lose complete hope yet if you're the Mystics.
Oh, absolutely not. I think there was certainly some bad spots they need to improve on, but certainly bright spots as well.